Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore podcast, the podcast that reviews movies and talks that nerd shit. This is episode 606, and it is your review of David Fincher's The Game.
It's time to play the game.
As always, this is the Nerds You're Gonna Hear the host of the show. That's my wonderful co host, Brad Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a wonderful Monday.
Monday.
It's a Monday. Oh, I guess for Patreon members.
Yeah.
If you were a Patreon member, you'd be able to listen to this already. Instead, you're gonna have to wait for our great voices coming over these airwaves into your ears tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 12 p.m.
So, man, you should think about, go into your piggy bank, take out 4 quarters, put them in.
Because patrons get this live and early before anybody else gets to watch it. We on patreon.com/nerdcore at the $1 tier, $1 a month, where we make 0 cents out of it. Comes to y'all for live and early for everybody. We get to bring that to y'all, and y'all get to interact with us. You'll get to watch this, and you'll be able to just hang out with us here.
Also, like and subscribe on YouTube.
Yep.
You bastards.
Yep. Bastards.
Yep. Bastards.
But of course, Brad, how are you doing today?
Not bad. I went to work.
That's it.
That's fucking.
That's kind of it.
That's kind of it, bro. That's been the story so far.
For a while, huh?
For a while.
Yep.
It's not like I just come up here and stream. But then again, I'm not getting roasted on the internet for who I'm marrying. So I guess there's that.
Yeah. Hey, Logan Paul's having it hard. Logan Paul going.
I mean, that man's like a billionaire, and people still feeling bad. It's like, yeah, this ain't kosher, man.
Oh my god, man! Hey, he's got it going, huh?
Yeah, I go onto YouTube Shorts, and the first damn thing's Andrew Tate roasting him. I'm just like, yeah, that's the one guy who probably shouldn't be roasting anyone right now.
You're like, damn, like I really
like everyone's coming at him, at Logan Paul.
Oh my god. Well, I hope that everyone's doing well, and I hope that everyone has been it's been been good out there. I went to work, Brad. That's pretty much all I did, and I watched this film, and I also just just kind of just did that, bro.
Chilling like a villain.
Just chilling, bro. Like just been having a good time with that stuff.
We're just waiting for the next episode of Ahsoka.
Pretty much, yeah, man.
I did watch Starship Troopers yesterday.
Oh, really?
Last night, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm ready for that review tomorrow.
Nice. Yeah, I need to get to watching that tonight, and then I'll be able to be ready for tomorrow. But
also, it's been kind of a mind fuck because so I watched Ahsoka, then I watched this movie, then I watched Starship Troopers, and there are like actors throughout all 3 of these damn things. It's like, what? What?
Yeah. Well, we I just did that. Started playing a little bit of Call of Duty just to see what's up with that, but I just worked, man. Just worked. Oh wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. I forgot to tell you. So I didn't eat breakfast in the morning, so I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna buy something at work." I already fucking got paid, so it shouldn't be terrible. I went to one of our places here at work, and I got an egg sandwich. It was supposed to be like a spicy egg sandwich. It had they call it the Santa Fe.
Mm-hmm.
Should have fucking knew better, Brad. I'm never fucking having an egg sandwich from there. Oh, bad, Brad. Bad.
Man got food poisoning.
I should have just gotten a goddamn bagel like I planned. Or a bacon.
You can't really go wrong. Like your gut can't really go too wrong with a bagel unless the cream cheese is bad. But if you just get a plain bagel,
Yeah. But I said, "Oh, I'm hungry. I want like a sandwich or
protein,
something."
like a protein. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that.
That didn't go as planned as I wanted it to go. And yeah, because of that, I was not having fun.
Bro was stuck on the toilet.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. So I did that today, and yeah, went ahead and I just dealt with the repercussions of that today. And let me tell you, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. And then yeah, I had to deal with that, Brad. Not fucking fun, Brad. I'll say
Mud butt
that.
is never fun.
No, no. I can tell you that a lot of things I'd rather do in my time. Stuck on toilet is not one of them.
I mean, I did walk in my office today, and it felt like the fucking sun. Like the
Jesus
AC apparently
Christ.
didn't run all weekend. I'm just like,
Oh my god.
what?
What? What do you mean it
Like
fucking
what?
run all
Like I
weekend?
have to work in these this environment.
Yep. You sure as hell do, Brad.
I got bills, yo. I guess I'm
Got
working in the
bills. I
Sahara.
got kids, bro.
I got,
Like
I
Heath
got bills to
Slater. I
pay.
got kids, bro. I don't give a shit about your kids. Oh man. But not all that aside, today's been a good day. So
I didn't have to
I
use my AK.
yeah. Brad, though this is another one of those instances where I have to say, how the fuck have we not had a David Fincher? Well,
Good observation. I do not know. I'm kind of
we've
I'm kind of hitting them this month.
yeah,
I'm getting some good picks here.
yeah. So we did of course we did a commentary of Seven, which you can find on the Patreon. You can just go in there and you'll have it there in the
How long ago
backlog.
was that? That doesn't seem that long ago.
It was like one of our first ones, Brad. I think it was like our second one.
No,
Like,
I mean that was that this year or last year.
oh, that was like 2 years ago, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
What's in
Our
the
f-
box?
our first ever commentary was Django. That one was free for everybody. And then we did Seven, I think.
Okay,
Yeah. Back
that
then when we
was
put them in
that
the
was a good
poll for
movie.
people, nobody ever wanted to vote on.
Yeah, so now
Uh,
we just choose them for y'all. So get over it.
get over it. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, we've done that. But I've seen a good amount of Fincher. What's it called? Of Mank, Seven, this one, Fight Club.
Oh, Fight Club.
So yeah, yeah. The Social Network.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. So I've watched it.
I don't think it's as great as people
No,
claim. I like it.
but
Like
it's
don't get me
fucking
wrong,
good.
it's
This is good.
good,
This
but
shit's good.
it's good. But
Yeah.
is it
Seven? No,
no
no. But let's go ahead and get into it then, Brad. If you guys have not watched, it's not Seven. I'm so sorry. The
the
game,
game?
the game. Then you should
Time to
probably
play the
get out of here if you
game.
care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers or you've already seen the film, then go ahead and stick around. Either way, how it goes is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Brad, introduce us to David Fincher's The Game.
All right, Roland. Thank you, being host as always.
What?
It just I had a brain fart.
It's just one of those things.
We just went right to the my bad. Coming from our one and only source, Wikipedia. The game is a 1997 American thriller film directed by David Fincher, starring Michael Douglas, Sean Penn, Deborah Kara Unger, and James Rebhorn, and produced by Propaganda Films and Polygram Filmed Entertainment. It tells the story of a wealthy investment banker who is given a mysterious birthday gift by his brother, participation in a game that integrates in strange ways with his everyday life. As lines between the banker's real life and the game becomes more uncertain, hints of a larger conspiracy begin to unfold. The game was well received by critics like Roger Ebert and major periodicals like the New York Times, but had middling box office returns compared to the success of Fincher's previous film, Seven. The film later gained a strong cult following among Fincher's fans, with some noting it as one of his most underrated films. And so, directed David Fincher, written by John Brancato, Michael Ferris. Michael Ferris, that sounds very familiar.
Michael Ferris?
Michael Ferris.
Hold on, keep going, man.
Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, Terminator, Salvation, Surrogates, Hunter's probably the Terminator. Produced by Steve Golan, uh, Sean Shaffin, sure, Sean, whatever. Starring Michael Douglas, Sean Penn, Deborah Kara Unger, James Redhorn, Peter Donut, Carol Baker, Armin Mueller-Stahl. Cinematography by Harris Savides, who did a lot of other David Fincher films.
David Ferris has written a lot of Terminator films.
Yeah. Edited by James Haygood, music by Howard Shore. That Howard Shore, of course. And budget 70 million, box office 109.4 million. We've seen worse.
Yeah,
Way worse.
and this is, I believe, his second David Fincher's second film. I think.
Is it really? It's only second this film? Wow.
I think so because his first is
After Seven?
Alien. Alien. Wait, this is after Seven, right?
Yeah, this is after Seven. Seven was
Okay.
1995.
Okay, yeah. So this is like what's it called? It's like third or something like that. Because his first one was what's it called? Was Alien 3, which he's not to blame for Alien 3. The studio cut the shit out of that film, and he wasn't to blame. He wasn't to blame for that. Yeah, Alien 3. Forget he made so many music videos, bro. 7, and then the game. Yeah, so this is his third film. So he did a lot. He did a lot of money with 7, but yeah, I'm gonna guess that he was still kind of under recovery there from Alien 3 and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Brad, what are your initial thoughts on the game?
So this is one that I've been wanting to watch for a long, long time, but just never sat down to do it. And I am very glad we did this because this is a terrific thriller of a film. Jesus Christ. Michael Douglas in this, terrific. You almost feel like the trauma and the terror that's happening to this guy. um, yeah, cinematography really works well. The story is well written. Music goes great with it. I'm trying to think of anything really that sticks out that I had an issue with. Um, Maybe a pacing here and there, but nothing really horrible. Uh, but yeah, overall, this is a great movie.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Brad. This movie's really fucking good, man. Like this, like by the
It's
way,
a
I'll just
mind fuck.
it is a mind fuck because
David
where
Fincher
he's
again with a mind fuck.
yeah, and to be honest, this is where David Fincher really finds his strengths. Where he's so good at these like thrillers and like these like kind of like detective films and
And the twists, the twist. Like I literally thought this movie ended. Maybe that was my only issue. This movie ended like 3 times and then it didn't.
yeah, and also I'm not gonna lie, the second act is a little bit like slower,
Yeah.
but when you get to the whole scene in the room where the White Rabbit is playing, like that whole scene where he like finds all those pictures and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's where after that it picks the fuck up.
And then the whole at the very end, the cafeteria scene, all
Yeah,
that. Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
yeah. I like this movie a lot, bro. Like I really like this movie. I low key kind of love it, man.
Yeah,
Um,
this is a fucking thriller. This is a great thriller. And
yeah.
what helps is also when you think of Michael Douglas, you think
Douglas.
you think of Gordon Gekko
Yeah,
from Wall Street. And so this is kind of like a oh, it's kind of like a Gordon Gekko character again, but at the same time it's not. And you just watch a billionaire basically get pranked for a whole goddamn 2 hours.
yeah. And I'm because look, Brad. Like I love Michael Douglas, but as of late, the only stuff I've seen Michael Douglas in is like Ant-Man stuff and
Yeah,
like
because he's old.
Avengers and all that stuff. And it's like
That man can't do much. He's old.
he's like he's not really doing anything crazy in that. And then in this, holy fuck, bro.
Mhm.
What a great
I think
performance.
people forget Michael Douglas owned the 80s and like a lot of the 90s. Like he was a top bill actor.
Yeah, I'm
And
trying to look at
this proves why.
yeah. I forget that he was in Basic Instinct. I
Uh-huh.
need to see that movie, bro. That's when we have a an actual fucking Verhoeven month. But yeah,
Verhoeven.
yeah, he was the main character in that film. Yeah, but um, dude, he's so good in this movie. And then who's the girl? The girl Deborah Kara
Rebecca Unger.
Unger. Yeah, she's so good too, bro.
Yeah, she does very well in this on like
Yeah,
basically leading him on the whole film.
yeah.
Um,
And then at the end, kind of like being like, okay, like is
yeah,
she
coffee sounds good.
gonna? This coffee
Yeah,
sounds good, right? Like,
yeah. Like I forget where I'm from, but sure,
yeah,
coffee. But I mean, I love the kind of story that gets us going. Is this dude's father was very well off, committed suicide,
yeah,
which they use against him. Which is, I'm just like, man, y'all for a game, y'all are
yeah,
traumatizing this poor bastard.
yep,
Over, this is not a game, and which is not at the end. Like when he's there holding up the cafeteria, and they're like, "Oh, he has a real gun," and you're like, "Okay, did they just leave
yeah.
that there as a prop?" Or yeah, they end up they do. Um, but the whole him shooting his brother and then him just swan diving out the building like his father did at his house, fucking crazy.
This is so interesting, Brad. I gotta read this to you here in the wiki in the IMDb trivia stuff. David Fincher originally planned to make the game before Seven, but once Brad Pitt became available for the latter, Fincher shelved this film until Seven's filming was done. I don't think this movie works that well without having known what David Fincher is capable of in Seven.
I think Seven probably puts Fincher on the map in order to be able to get the money,
Yeah,
$70 million to make this.
yeah,
Because if you look at this, it is an expensive film. Everything they
yeah.
have to do in this,
And also because of like Seven, that Fincher can do that detective noir
the
style.
thriller, that
Yeah,
thriller of a fucking movie, is with twist endings and all.
yeah. So then he brings it into here and he'd be like, okay, so like I know how to work this now, and like because of what I learned from Seven, I can actually bring that to the table for this game, for this movie, and it just makes it such an interesting movie.
I mean, the tension in some of these scenes, the clown scene, and
The
then
clown
somehow
scene.
somehow manipulating the fucking news report to talk to him.
Yeah.
I'm just like, how the hell?
The editing in this movie, Brad, is so good.
Yeah,
Like that whole scene with the tape in the back playing like that girl getting fucked, and then he's like looking through all those pictures and stuff.
yeah. He's like, is this me? I mean, it's
Yeah,
such a mind fuck that even he's go questioning, and then
yeah,
his lawyer's fucking in on it, and he doesn't know his lawyer's in on it. His lawyer's just like, man, are you going off the rails? Do we need to get
yeah.
you help?
But they do such a great job with the editing. I love the cinematography as well. One of them that I really did think was genius was like when he's in the car and they keep driving and those lights just keep flashing like that, like because they're moving in past, right? But
Hmm.
it just adds to like the tense and where I'm like, dude, are they gonna stop anytime soon? Because this shit's like really getting to me. Yeah, but
And then his brother being basically the antagonist of all this,
oh
of
yeah,
putting him through all this just because his brother's an asshole. And
yeah,
my guess is his brother saw Michael Douglas's character going the same route his father had gone, and that's why he pulled this whole shit.
yeah, yeah. I was like, oh, I thought the Kanji shot this shit. He didn't shoot this. He shot this was freaking
Savids.
Savids, yeah, Savids, which he shot Zodiac, which Zodiac is an incredibly shot film.
Mhm.
Um, and I wish that we could have talked about that one, but that was like almost 3 hours fucking long. So yeah, that's 2 hours and 37 minutes. Yeah, look, we're gonna give a proper month to Fincher one of these days because it's just yeah, he's that fucking good.
Like we need to give Kubrick a month, we need to give Fincher a month.
This was really the month of why haven't we done this?
Why haven't we done more of these?
Yeah. And of course, the music is done by the incredible Howard Shore, who is fucking responsible for some of the best scores ever with the Lord of the Rings trilogy and all that. So, I really like the music. I think it highlights it well. But honestly, the strongest part here is the story, man. Like Fincher's way of like crafting the story and directing it is just so freaking good, and it makes me so excited for The Killer when that comes out with Michael
Mm.
Fassbender this year.
Ooh, that'll probably be
Yeah,
really good. Also, Paul Thomas Anderson. Did we do a Paul Thomas Anderson month?
no, no. We talked about Boogie Nights
Okay, yeah, we did Boogie
when we
Nights, and then There
'90s
Will Be
film month.
Blood just this month.
Yeah, we did, we did Boogie Nights for '90s film month, and then we did
Hmm.
There Will Be Blood like 5 years later.
Yeah,
um, yeah,
there's a lot of
this
directors. Okay,
yeah, there's a lot, bro. Like it's
and
not a lot.
and I'm sorry, the Emperor comes first.
I mean, can you blame us?
I mean, I like Kurosawa. What can I say?
Yeah,
But I'm finding these gems, these movies I've heard of that I just have not sat down to watch,
yeah,
and it's just like, all right, well, if I have a month of what I'm going to choose, okay, I'm gonna. Raul hasn't seen There Will Be Blood, so we got to do that. I've
yeah,
already seen that one. Then it's like, oh, the game. Like I've
yeah,
never seen the game.
yeah. But yeah, man, what a fantastic film! Incredibly directed by David Fincher. I think has an incredible story. That the pacing is the only thing that I can really like fault it for in the
Yeah,
second half.
yeah, a little
In the
bit.
first half of the film, in the second act, it feels like we're,
Yeah, it's like
you
when he
know.
gets dropped off in Mexico, it kind of slows a little bit.
Which, by the way, add this to the list of films that use a yellow filter when they're in Mexico.
This man, my God, how this man doesn't come out of this and need like many hours of therapy.
Yeah, dude, this guy got put through the ringer, bro.
Like, dear, like they dropped him off in Mexico with nothing and expected him to walk all the way back. Was anybody like watching this guy and was like, we're gonna make sure he comes back?
Oh,
And did he have to pawn his father's watch? Was that? Although that might have been the plan, right there.
yup, yup. That's crazy, bro. I'm looking at the killer here for IMDb. Michael Fassbender has not been in a movie since 2019, since Dark Phoenix,
Oh
since X
wow,
Men Dark Phoenix. That is crazy.
yeah, that's a long time for him not to be in a movie.
Yeah, he's got like two, two films that are completed. Of course, it's Killer and Next Goal Wins, and then like he's got a fucking some stuff in post production. But that's crazy that it's been since what's it called since 2019's um fucking
Since a
Dark
shitty X,
Phoenix shitty X-Men movie
why?
that
Why
Mike
did?
has been.
Well, money. Yeah, you always forget. Sometimes they just do it for the money,
Yeah,
and then they can do the little side projects they want to do.
yeah. But I really like this movie. Is it one of my favorites from David Fincher? Probably not. I still rank Social Network 7.
I kind of
It's
agree
better than
though.
Mank. I'll tell you that. I
I
liked
kind
it
of
way
agree
better than
though.
Mank.
It's very underrated.
It's highly underrated.
Yeah.
Highly underrated. He's so good. This movie's so good, man. And I can't believe I hadn't watched it before, but this is definitely one of my favorites of this year, of that year of 1997. It's the year that I was born. Brad, what are you gonna go ahead and get? What's your final verdict on the game?
It's so good. Um, I think I had a little pacing issue there. So 9.25 out of 10.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. I'm feeling like an 8.75 out of 10. I think that pacing just kind of affects it for me, and I think that overall the movie just isn't as strong as like his other ones, but it's a really good movie and it's really what's it called underrated. I think that it's probably what's it called a movie that's gonna get. I think that I'm gonna start to appreciate it a little more once I rewatch it more times. But yeah, and
That
also
whole
yeah,
that whole Michael Douglas scene of I'm a little on edge.
yeah. Also, if I remember correctly, there was a long rumor before when there was a rumor before that when Criterion started doing 4Ks that this was one that was coming to 4K. So I don't know, man. I would really like to see it. I think that freaking transfer looks beautiful, and I think that
Hmm.
if they what's it called go ahead and restore this and put it on 4K, I think it would look great. Yeah. But Brad, you were saying something about Succession?
Yeah. So if you watch the intro of the show Succession, it looks like the very beginning of this movie. The the kid and his father walking away. That whole like if you see the
Oh,
intro of Succession,
yeah. Bro, this the Criterion comes with an alternate ending. I wonder what that ending is. Huh. Damn. I wonder what that ending is.
probably his brother dies.
Yeah, fucking
Honestly,
asshole.
that's what I thought at first, and it is like you look at that scene and you can actually like it's actually his chest and it's bleeding. It's not a blood pack or anything. So that's my guess is that was the original thought of ending, and then maybe they did a test audience and they're like, "This fucking sucks," and they're like, "Well, let's throw him through two glass fucking windows and into this bag and just have a big party."
Well, Brad, that concludes our review of the game. And we hope that everybody had a great time, and I hope that everybody enjoyed um, the review. As always, you can keep up to date with us on all things social media by following us at thenerdcore.com. That's our website. Twitter is at the nerdcore underscore. Instagram is at the nerdcore. Patreon.com/the nerdcore. Nobody was in chat with us today, but that's okay. But the cool thing is that they get to watch this episode early.
Mm-hmm.
For anybody else, gets to watch it.
Y'all
So
are
this
welcome.
releases at 12 p.m. on Tuesday, and they'll be able to watch that before it gets to that day. So check that out, patreon.com/nerdcore. Discord link is in the description below. If you're watching this on YouTube, please make sure you leave a like on the video. Make sure you comment. Have you watched the game yet? Do you own the criterion of the game? Let us know what you think in the comments. Also, click the notification bell when you subscribe. That means that you should probably should subscribe. Please subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss a single piece of content that drops on the channel. Also, if you're listening to this on the audio side of things, make sure you leave a 5-star review on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify. It would help us out a lot. Brad, the Patreon supporters are the ones that make this happen because they put their hard-earned money and make sure that our show gets to keep going. And of course, we want to thank our producers. Where can they find our producer? Where can they find Shane, Brad?
You can follow our friend Shane at twitch.tv/xsrk or on Twitter at thriftedil or go buy something from the Suppy God at prisoncityvintage.com.
Damn straight. And of course, we will be back next week with our International Film Month. But for now, you can catch us tomorrow on Patreon at the $5 tier. We're doing our mini pod of Starship Troopers. And then hopefully, cross our fingers, y'all. On Wednesday, we can hopefully do Ahsoka, but that's going to be a bit difficult because Brad's not going to be available from Thursday to Saturday, right? Or Sunday?
Thursday to actually next Tuesday.
Tuesday. Oh my God. Fuck me. All right.
I fly back in Monday.
Monday. Oh, okay. But you'll be able to watch the movies for. Okay, cool. All
Maybe.
right.
We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because next week we start what's it called, international. That's what I'm saying. So that
Okay.
I was just like at least be able to get the movies done so we can at least do the review on Wednesday. But yeah, um, that's conversation for off air.
Indeed.
So yeah, but without further ado, y'all, we'll see you all later. Brad, go ahead and send them out.
Now in the proper placement. Thank you, Raul, for being host as always. Nobody joined us in chat today, but thank to all those who haven't do and have ever done that. I guess. Mostly
Hard
Stacy.
reset, Brad. Hard reset.
Hard reset. I don't know. Thank you to all our listeners out there, all our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, I'll say, you know, maybe being a billionaire, maybe that's too much money if your brother is just sending you through a traumatic cycle of in real life games. Maybe you can get out.